Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back channel and welcome to a new video series on my top requested features for Farming Simulator 25. This video series will be broken down into parts. Will probably be about a 5 to 10 part series focusing on certain things I would love to see in the next Farming Simulator. Now just remember, a new Farming Simulator has not been announced and I do not know if there's actually going to be one called FS25 or it could be called something else, who knows. But it's actually more than likely going by the past iterations of Farming Simulator and with Giants not announcing a Season 3 pass for Farming Simulator 22 or any new DLC. My guess is probably around April we'll see a new tease video of the upcoming game, in November the release. But before we get into the first requested features for Farming Simulator 25, make sure to smash that like button. Let's try to get 500 likes on this video. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Well, roll that intro and let's get into these requests. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night.
Welcome back. As you see, this video will be going over animals to be reworked, which this will be a huge one that needs to be improved in the next Farming Simulator game. In the current game, animals is kind of basic. The animals in the game I don't think has gotten any new features since maybe Farming Simulator 19 with the addition of horses. And speaking of horses, that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Horse controls with the controller needs to be completely redone, or horses shouldn't feel like you're actually driving a car. I would probably say the best controls I've actually seen for horses would have to be like games like Red Dead Redemption and maybe even older ones like Assassin's Creed 2. Horses in those games looked better and controlled better. Now, more into the horses revamp, they also need to be more useful in the game. How awesome would it be if you actually had to herd cattle like a rancher would? We have productions, forestry, and to me, we need a full-fledged ranching in the game. We have mods on the PC that would actually enable animal grazing that needs to be in base game in the next one. Make it so we actually have to move our animals from pasture to pasture. I actually believe it was Farming Simulator 19 with the Seasons mod, which Seasons will be for a whole other video. And yes, grazing was in Farming Simulator 19 with Seasons and it is sorely missed. Also, something big would be to make it when you put down one cow, there is one cow in the pasture. Or if you put in 60, there is 60 cows in the pasture. Make it a little bit more realistic. I really don't know if they can actually do that though without actually changing the game engine, which would be nice though if we could get that. Right now, animals is pretty much buy them, feed them, get milk or wool, and that is really it. Really basic. A lot of people want new animals, but to me, I just want it reworked to have ranches and to actually feel a lot better in the game. Now, with the dog in the game, where do I start? Right now, the dog is kind of just there, and I don't know what you can really do to improve it. Maybe make it so the dog can get in your truck or tractor somehow? I don't really know how that would actually work though. In getting back to the whole grazing, wouldn't it be amazing to actually place down our own fence and see the animals actually grazing inside of it? And last bit that we're actually going to talk about in Animals Reworked is something that is actually in Farming Simulator 22 and needs to be in the base game of Farming Simulator 25, and that is animal life cycles. We have it in a few maps like Valley Springs, Stone Valley, and Mason County. We need to see animals actually grow from baby all the way to adult. Also, there needs to be penalties back of animals passing of old age or when you don't feed them, so they actually pass away. I know it's kind of a bad thing to say, but yeah, there needs to be some kind of penalties. Right now, there's actually none of that. You don't have to feed your animals and nothing happens with it. You just don't get nothing for it. I know a lot of people are going to say about adding a meat factory, but I don't see Giants doing that with the rating of the game. They would actually have to change the rating of it, and it would only be available to actually a higher age. Well, anyways, that is the first request I would love to see in the next Farming Simulator game. Animals completely reworked. I hope you guys all did enjoy the video. A like would be appreciated if you guys did. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Well, I should have the next video probably out next weekend on another feature I would love to see in the next farming game. Anyways, have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's that's not the truth.